Hello and welcome to the Black Onies podcast. Today, pretty much what I'm just gonna do is just a little selfless rant. Just to carry on people's day, pretty much today. And what I really want to talk about is, people who are in your day to day lives. Like one thing that I've come to terms with and understand that people won't be in your lives forever. Some people come and go just like the seasons, or it's similar to leaves on a tree. They're literally here for just the seasons. And then when things happen, you no longer see them, or it even comes down to the point that, you're hanging out with these people. You notice that they're cool people, but interactions in your life like new jobs, new locations, better opportunities. And then you have people who are in your lives and, you meet these people. You're not really sure what they, come to offer you, like a peace of mind, or, will they be 100% drama? And it really ends up coming down to it at the end of the day. The people in your life benefit you. And like I said, I've had I went through that tribulation this year that I really had to open my eyes up and see who benefited me as, my friends and my associates. Oh, pardon me on that. But it really ended up coming down to, okay, these who benefited me in those ways, who benefited me on a peace of mind. There's okay. I'm saying that all wrong. Sorry, but it's okay for people to come in and out of your lives, and some people being negative. We in today's society we do live with so much negativity, and we don't really see the insight of a lot of things that go on in day to day, where things are good, things are beautiful, things are wonderful. We dread going to work, even though that job is really paying for everything that we do. Some people have 2 or 3 jobs just to benefit their lifestyle, carry on what they can do. And then others, have 1 job and they're content with what they have. So, my thing is today, I just want you to ask that question. Are the people around me molding me into a better person, or are they crippling me? And like I said, I've had friends that, or I consider them friends that I've had that were crippling, were holding me back and, not doing what I really wanted to do, not, pursuing my goals and dreams and all of that stuff. Now, like I said, I'm working an awesome job. I have a sit down job. So that's really, really cool. Only thing I have to do is meet a certain quota. And like I said, working on Apple computers and stuff like that. And like I said, the pay is decent. Like I said, I don't have anything to complain. It pays my bills. It, gets me the things I want, the food that I need. So like I said, I'm very privileged because I can do that, because there's a lot of people out here today who cannot do that or cannot say that. Like it's some people who, you really have to count your lucky stars and really think about how lucky you really are at the end of the day, because there's someone out there. And I know a lot of people probably don't want to hear this, but it's a lot of people out there who do not have the means and, the things that we do. And we take it for granted. We really do. Like, oh, this person's, real butthole, or this person is this person is that. But we don't really just open up and just really think about the huge outcome. Like, dang, this is happening. This is this is my job. This, like I tell people, don't get it twisted, because it's not your career. Your career is whatever you make it. Some people's job is their career. It's a true and sad fact that a lot of people who will start working their jobs around 25 to 30 will be stuck with that job until they retire. That's, like I said, that's a proven fact. Then you got other people will not leave a job, or may not, they'll have all these big dreams and goals and stuff, and then as reality kicks in, it's just like, oh well, I gotta cut a lot of these dreams out. And like I said, depending on what your dreams are, I always tell people, head for your dreams. A lot of people I know have simple dreams, like just providing for their family. Like for me, it's just, being a good husband and, providing for my wife and my 2 babies, and which is a bearded dragon and a cat right now. So that's pretty much, what I have going on in my life. Other people that I know, like one person is to make sure that she puts back $10 every week until her child turns 21, so she'll have enough money for a college fund. And I believe that is perfect, as long as you can abide by that, put that money back. Things do happen in your life where you may not be able to, but as long as you're able to do that, I think that that's the big picture. You can save by putting chunks of change back. I know one thing that I would tell everybody to do, since, this is a new year and everything like that, is to put back every week, starting with the New Year's till next year. What you'll do every week, your first week, you'll put $1 in. I remember my mom telling me this, and she was like, okay, one thing you'll do, you put $1 in your first week, your second week, $2, and so on and so on. And you will be amazed how much money that you will literally have saved up if you do that. Definitely, if you do that, like it's just mind blowing. Like I calculated it up, and I have really forgotten how much it is. But like I said, you'll end up with pretty much like $1,000. Like I said, that's your automatic income tax. That some people will get back. That's money that you don't have to worry about, giving a cut back to Uncle Sam or anything like that. That's your money. And like I said, that goes on to a benefit within itself. Other things, like I said, dreams, like, you want to be you want to be an artist, you want to be a designer. Nothing really stops you from being a designer. Like I can tell a lot of people, if you went to school for a designer and, you graduated, more power to you. Like I said, I went to IT, and like I said, it didn't work out for me. The things that I was doing at IT, I really regret, like I really wish that instead of me wasting those 2 years at IT, I would have ended up, doing a trade. I would tell a lot of people, instead of, pushing your child to do college or anything like that, get your child into a trade. That's something that they can always carry around for the rest of their life, compared to, them going to school for something like a huge dream of theirs, and, they notice they really can't do nothing depending on what type of school they go to. They can't do nothing with all the years of learning that they had. They pretty much have to be a freelancer or something like that. And like I will tell you right now, freelancing art is not bad. Is really successful to some, but not to everyone. You really have to have a huge heart to hustle and, do what you need to do. And like I said, my wife, she does freelance art, and like I said, she does art for people, and she is awesome at it. Like, like I said, I'm more proud of her every day, and that she has the energy to get up and actually do a lot of things that she does. The art that she does for people is just amazing within itself. But going back on the thing of, your friends and all that stuff, when I said what values do your friends have to you, I'm not saying do your friend have money, or does your friends have this and that. I'm just simply saying, do your friends benefit you? Do your friends build a drive in you to do something that you wanted to do? Take you out, to really just, shoot for the stars. Like, really, when you really think about it, that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's about shooting for the stars and pushing forward and doing everything that you really wanted to do, or maybe they gave you an idea of something that you didn't even think about. They just threw it out there. Like I said, I would consider those, like I would, people like that, my friends. People where if you're having a hard time and, you're young and all that stuff, and, you just need advice. And a person is giving you advice not only with a clear mind, but being a realistic person. Like I said, that's even more better than a person who would continue to just, get on about their feelings and stuff like that and say, well, I think you should do this because I'm doing it, instead of, what you originally asked them in the first place. I think that, friends that, do push you, is actually a more, you have a better chance of being successful because of that. And like I said, pardon me, I'm like having hiccups and everything. But when it comes down to it, you really want to see, does your friends have value? And like I said before, it's not money or anything like that. It's when you talk to your friend, did your buddy, pal, whatever you want to call them, do they drive you? Do they be like, damn, this is what I want to do? Do you have that friend that you can hang out with all day and just chat? And like I said, as you get older, some people consider it weird to hang out with your friends 24/7, or, that I have to say the same thing. It gets weird as you get older to just like, hey man, you want to hang out today? And then, you just hung out for the past 2 weeks every night of the same night. That, like I said, that might get a little weird. But definitely, if the person has a girlfriend and they're involved in a relationship, like that definitely would be weird. Besides that, like I said, hanging out with your pal like every weekend, every Saturday, having a routine or something, that's not weird. That's just, you setting time out aside from your work, from your partner or whatever, to do what you need to do. And like I said, things like that, I think is positive. Everybody needs, their break away from, the relationship, to hang out with the guys or girls night out and just really chat it up, get some things out there, ideas and stuff that you're doing and all of that. Like, I really believe all that stuff is very beneficial. Besides that, like when it comes down to, can you really just trust a person? And I know this is a really big issue with a lot of people these days, basically because a lot of people can, we hang out with people that we don't trust. Sometimes we hang out with people we don't like. Sometimes we hang out with people who annoy us, and we really hang out with them just to kind of get a kick or amusement out of it. Like I said, I've seen it. I've been in those shoes where I've hung out with somebody I really did not like at all and ended up just, regretting it at the end of the day, because my day could have been so much better if I just chilled and kicked it at the house. And I said, it's my responsibility as, a grown man to not really waste my time. If I'm gonna waste my time, it might as well be me wasting my time instead of someone else wasting my time. Besides that, like I said, I would really like to thank everybody for, popping in and listening to the podcast. I want to also thank my dearest and best friend. He did the intro for me. He did a beat for me pretty much for my birthday. I was going to use that for my intro, and I have an outro. Hopefully that I can put all this together. If I can't, then you guys will hear it on the next one. If I'm having issues, I probably post this up. But yeah, like I tell people, I have two main friends that I consider just friends right now. And the thing is, we tend to always push each other. I always ask each other, like I have one friend, he has a YouTube channel where he does the best reviews on video games, topics and debates. I plan on having him on here. He's called the Immortal Afro. You guys go and check him out. Like I said, I have a friend named Malin, aka M Trill. He is beast when it comes to making beats. Like, I don't think that I have any other friend right now that I know of who makes trap beats, musical beats, nerdcore beats, and keep them in that realm and keep them precise. Like I said, out of all the guys that I know, well, hold on, I'm missing one person. My homeboy Big Cheese, KIT. You guys also check him out. He's really, really awesome. He also he does skits and stuff like that on YouTube. He does video game reviews. He does parodies of songs and stuff like that. He's also a really awesome person. Cool, down to earth. I consider him fam, even though we don't talk that much. And I think that's a really cool thing, that you can be cool or be a fan of someone and look at them as fam and don't have to worry about at the end of the day that, oh, this man crazy. He's one of those diehard fans. It's just, like I said, we done music together, thanks to one of my other cousins that, I did music with. And like I tell people all the time, I'm always grateful for what life gives me. Even when life gives me lemons, shoot, I'm gonna make lemonade and hopefully I get a stew or something with it. So, like I said, I try to just work out the kinks of what I do in my life and keep going with the punches. Also, once again, like I said, I thank you guys for listening to this almost about to be 18 minutes, is 16 minutes right now, podcast. Like I said, I thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to listen to these. Like I said, in due time, these will get better and the quality will be a lot better. Like right now, I'm running on a PC that's not really that strong. I'm trying to in the next 3 or 4 months. I have a friend billing me a more powerful PC. So, like I said, that would be really good because, like I said, I want to give you guys like clear quality. I'm probably going to either go more scripted with my stuff too, like writing stuff out instead of like freelancing it, because at the end of the day, it's like a lot of pauses that I'm saying, you probably hear it, but I'm going, or no, but whatever. I apologize for that stuff. Like I said, right now I'm just starting off. I just want to get these out here, post them up. I had a really cool podcast station that I was on, but they started charging out of nowhere for if you went over 5 minutes, they would charge you. And so I had to leave them and everything like that. But like I said, also, if you continue to follow my show, like I said, I'll have prizes starting next week on the, I want to say it would be on the 16th, which it should be, and which 16th is Monday. So it'll be on the 16th. If you stay tuned, I'll be having things where I have, prizes and stuff like that, and I'll be announcing. So like I said, stay tuned, because certain videos I actually have a little hidden message in it, and you'll have to actually go back and decipher it. But if you decipher it, like I said, it'd be pretty cool prizes. Like I said, I started off with prizes like $25 gift cards. Well, your boy might be a little broke, but $25, $10 gift cards. Like I said, the prizes right now aren't set in stone. It's just like I said, it might be $10 gift cards to wherever you need to go. The extra $10 might be a long stretch or wherever you need to do. But I have prizes on those and everything like that. And I would just, like I said, I would love to hear you guys' opinions. What did you think I did good, or did I do bad for my first announcement full podcast that I'm doing? If I did okay, thumbs up. Like I said, this will be a more of a YouTube podcast. I also will be doing skits on my YouTube channel. My name on there is The Black Oni. And like I said, you guys are awesome. For everybody who's like came out to or took the time out their day to just click play on this. Like, you guys are awesome. You're the real MVPs. And like I said, I hope that what I was pretty much my selfless rant about friends and stuff like that kind of, really made you think about, the people who are around you. Like I said, we do deal with so much negativity and things like that we don't really understand why our lives are going in the wrong direction. And I'm not saying we blame people, because honestly, we set ourselves up. We really do when it comes down to it, because my thing is, we'll have people in our lives that we really don't enjoy being around. They're too negative, or they're too much of this, but we still stick around them. And when things go south, people tend to point the finger. Like, I'm not saying everybody points the finger, but as human beings, it's in natural order for us to point a finger once or twice at someone that may or may not contributed to, what we screwed up on. And like I said, that today, that pretty much be it of my podcast. Thank you guys so much. Stay tuned for more podcasts is coming up. I'm going to try next week to really push out these podcasts every single day. I'm also going to try to have my friends and associates on here for daily debates. Like I said, I want you guys' comments, things that, you want to talk about, things that you want to discuss. I'm even going to try later on, it'd be like in at least the next 2 months, where I'll have a live podcast where you can send your messages and everything below, and I can actually talk about that. So, like I said, leave your comments down below, like this, subscribe, and everything else. You guys are awesome. Continue doing what you're doing if it's working for you. And like I said, stay easy and take care. All right. You guys have a good day. This is Black Honest signing out. Thank you so much.